Hello, my name's Tracy Burton and we're going to be doing part 4, which is veining. Right, firstly, the brushes. I use several different brushes for this. That's a customised brush that I cut the bristles off. It started off as a fan brush and I cut it down. That's two brushes out of the pack from the works that I'm going to try and use today. So, colours. I'm going to go with a phthalo green 08. You can buy a pre-mixed vein colour if you want to, but I tend to mix my own. Small amount of thinners to start. Mix that in. Then we're going to go with the phthalo blue, which is a dark blue. Just watch this because it gets everywhere. So make sure your hands are clean after you've used that. Small amount of that in. Mix it. Look at your own veins. Look for colouring on your own veins on the back of your hand. And that'll give you a good idea. Look on the internet. Get some diagrams up of veining. Colours. That's what I do. And then we're going to go in with white. A little bit of white. To this. Only a small amount. Until you get something like you think looks like a nice blue vein colour. Try it on your pad. I think that one's a touch of green, touch more of the phthalo green. You'll get used to mixing your own. It does take time and it does take patience, but you will get used to it. Just keep playing around with your colours, mixing different colours. It doesn't matter. Use it if you're happy with it. Just keep mixing around and adding different amounts till you get what you think is a nice colour. Now I like the veins to look as though they're underneath the skin. That is how I like the veins to look. That's why I do veins first. Not everybody does, but that's how I do it. So I'm going to start off with my very thin brush. This needs to be fairly thin in consistency, because once you've painted it on the vinyl, it'll grab the blue. So it needs to be fairly thin. Do it on a small test area first at the back of your doll's head, somewhere where it's not to be seen, on the rim, anywhere where you're not gonna. You can remove it if you don't like it. So we'll start off doing a nice sort of wavy line. Look at trees. If you look at a tree, you've got a trunk of a tree, and then you've got the branches coming off. That sort of structure is what you're wanting. So we've got that, and then we're just going to work off from that. Keep working off from it, all directions. Then you want your cosmetic wedge. Just blot it off. I like my veins to show through the skin, so not too deep, but I like them to show through, because I will be doing 20, 30, 40 layers on top of this. So you can imagine that's going to be well covered, but sort of blot them off at the end so it looks like they just got tapering off. They're not just stopping dead. So basically, hope you can see that. So we're going to go, and we're going to just keep going from that. Basically, we're going to just keep running along from that, running along from that one trunk, and just keep going. And then obviously blot it off, taper it off at the ends. So you've got, and then obviously then start another one from the back, sort of the ear. And then just blot it off. Basically you want these veins to look, you know, like they're spanning out all over the place, going from every direction. So just keep going till you're happy and you feel like you've got enough. Nice light, sort of wavy lines. that sort of thing. And that's how you want it to be. And then just blot it off, blot any excess off. But like I said, do a practice at the back of the head with your colour first, or on any piece of spare vinyl. Keep a spare piece of vinyl, an old limb, whatever, to try your colour out first before you go on to the actual piece, or do a small test at the back of the head out of the way, where you can test your colour, your thickness, of your, you know, your fluidity and your colour and your thickness. Make sure it's not too deep, and basically that's how your veins need to be.